Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I have Miss Millie here starting off our video. We are going to be doing a updated nursery tour. I had someone request this a couple weeks ago and I promised I was getting to it as fast as I could. I just had other videos beforehand, like Emerson's whole box opening and her first night home. Like that just happened to fall into place the week prior, so I wanted to get those out, and then I had the intention of coming back to this video. So here I am making this updated nursery tour. Honestly, I don't remember exactly how the nursery looked last time. I did a video about 9 months ago on the nursery, and I'll leave that up here in this corner. But I wanted to do an updated because someone requested it. I recently changed it around a little bit with the intentions of having Emerson in my collection, and I needed to switch some things around. So I guess it'll be a little bit different, but I think most of it, for the most part, is the same as the last time. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into today's video. Okay, so as some of you may be aware, my nursery is actually in my closet. That's what I'm working with. I have a walk-in closet, and so it's just right now the perfect little space. But starting here with the door, I have Millie's backpack, and then I have my backpack. I'm planning on finding Luca ones, so they have cute little backpacks. But as of right now, we just have Millie's llama backpack. And there is, if you can kind of see down there, there is a calendar on the door too, but it's a very outdated calendar. I just really liked it because it was Reborn related. It was like Bountiful Babies calendars that they used to give out. And then walking in, my clothes are right here, and Reborn clothes are there, and then my clothes are also right here. So it's kind of a tight space in here, but it's, like I said, perfect for the Reborns. Okay, apologies. I had to set Miss Millie down because I was holding her, but I needed my extra hand. So then on this side of my closet, down here, I actually have kind of just clutter right now. I have like the boppy, I have that seat, and then I actually have the car seat and the 2 seats for our double stroller. And then swaddles for Emerson. I put her in that top one recently. But this is kind of just the stuff that I don't really know what to do with, so right now it's just homed right here. It's out of the way and nice and easy to access when I want. And then moving over, like this kind of stuff is the same because I really like the organization over here. But we have the swaddle blankets here, and then we have pacifiers, bibs, and this is the bows and headbands. Then I just have my little Reborns handle sign there, and Millie and Luca's pacifiers, but they hardly use those anymore, so they kind of just sit there. Oops. And then my tripod, but I'm not using that for this video. It's just going around, so hopefully it's not too shaky because I'm just holding my camera. And then I want to figure out a better solution for these drawers because as of right now we just have Millie's pants drawer basically, and then if you can see, all her bows are stuffed back there in her hairbrush. So it's just Millie's pants, and then we have Luca's pants, which they don't have a lot of pants, so it's kind of nice to store it in there. But I just feel like it could be stored a little bit differently. I'm not exactly sure though, so I'm kind of just leaving that like that. And then moving over, I love these little half bins because 2 of them fit just like this. And so like the top part here is Luca and Millie's pull-ups and their socks, and then Mr. Luker's sunglasses, Paw Patrol. So that's kind of just random. And then back here, this was Oakley's. She has her diapers, her socks, and her pacifiers, and her bows are in there, I believe. And then we just have like their little, as you can see on the sides here, their books. There's more books here too. It's kind of just where I'm housing that stuff for now. And it's just tucked away and nice. Then up here, this is kind of just a random drawer. It has the car seat cover, it has the stroller attachments, the car seat attachment for the stroller, and then we have burp cloths and like expired formula. It's real formula, but it's expired, so I use it for my Reborns. They're sealant for their bottles, but I haven't had to use that in a while. But it's just kind of the random drawer, like I said. And then on the top drawer, we kind of have Oakley's drawer. So this is her pants, her winter hat, and her little blanket. That's all she has in there right now. Then moving on over, we have, again, the half basket. This is currently Emerson's stuff, and it just is kind of where it's going to be housed for now. I'd like to get another one of these so I can possibly stack it and put more of her stuff. I'm just not quite sure, and this is what we're working with right now. So it kind of has a whole bunch of random stuff. I mean, she has her pacifiers in here. She has this little toy. She has diapers. She has her essentials. So like her powder brush, her toothbrush for her hair. She has mohair conditioner, and she has the pacifier lubricant, like all of her essentials right here. And then she just has this little like muslin blanket, organic kind of blanket thing. I got that last weekend and I really like that. Then down here is where it gets cluttered, and I wish it wasn't this way, but again, I don't know what to do with her clothes for now, because as you can see up there, all of that storage is taken, and I pretty much don't have any more space to put any clothes up there with the way I'm doing it. So like right now, this is her summer clothes. This is kind of random. There's hoodies in here, and pajamas is right here. And it just kind of, it's a little tight, but it works for now. Then down here, we have onesies, pants, hats, and more summer clothes. So that's kind of, these two drawers are hers because she doesn't have that much stuff up there. Up there is more of like Luca, Millie, and Oakley's hanging clothes kind of stuff. Then over here by Miss Oakley, we have the diaper bag, and we have the high chair seat for the table. And back here we have like their bath and their towels and stuff. There's powder in here, but I recently learned that powder isn't the best for silicone, so I kind of want to get rid of these so I don't end up using those. And up here is, if you can see, all of their swimming stuff. So swimsuits, swim hats, etc. So then moving over here, we have my clothes here, and below my clothes, we have these three babies. We have Mr. Luca, Millie, and Oakley just sitting on the ground here. This is like their little space. I really like it because it's actually like under my clothes, so they're out of the way. I won't step on them when I come in the closet, and they kind of just have their own little space. If you saw our previous tour, over here I had a little like bassinet lounger thing, and that was actually where Oakley was before I got Emerson. But after I got Emerson, as you can see, I switched a lot of stuff around. So then moving up on this cube shelf here, I had that little ledge, and this is Emerson's laying area. She's on the Snuggle Me, and she just fits perfectly right there, so that way she is separated from the others. I did not want to risk getting her beautiful paint all messed up because she was by the vinyls, so that's why she's kind of separated from the others, is because she is silicone, so her paint is very, very important and special. So I wanted to keep her up here, but she's just laying there. Back there, we just have a bin full of bows, and I think there's like books. But then up here for clothes, we have basically Luca, and then for the short stuff in the middle, we have Oakley, Emerson, and then again Millie on this side. Just so Miss Emerson can see here, I put her clothes right above her instead of like Luca's and Millie's clothes in the middle, just so it doesn't hang down. So that's how I have that, and then it's kind of messy back here, so please ignore the mess, but I'll just kind of point it out. Here is Luca's toy. It's Luca's toy and some random like loveys, and then right here is just a pile of blankets, baby blankets and soft blankets, so that's kind of where I keep that out of the way. I know it's there, but it's just out of the way, easy to access, but out of the way basically. Then moving up, I am going to show this because this is also part of Reborn. This is all of my kits that I have. I have these blank kits, and then these boxes that you see are actually finished dolls, so I have their kit name on each little post-it notes. If you are interested in purchasing a baby from me, you can check out that for sale video up there. I don't know how up to date that is, but I think for the most part it should be up to date. And always feel free to reach out if you have questions on any babies for sale. I am always looking at my comments and always happy to answer your questions. But yes, I have all those individual bins for blank kits, and that's that. I actually will, at the end of this video, just quickly skim over where I paint my Reborns. I don't paint my Reborns in my bedroom. I actually paint them in a separate room, so I will quickly show that after this video. Then moving over, we have this bin full of bottles, sippy cups, and I believe plates. I'm not exactly sure. Plates. This stuff is just stuff that needs to find a home. This is to send home with these babies if they sell. I like to include very special box openings, so I have clothes and that little stuffed animal. This I haven't put away quite yet, but I have Oakley's bin from when I was doing her pictures. This little like baby wrap thing, and this baby carrier. Back there I just have props that I used for Emerson's pictures. A box full of diapers to again send home with those babies. So that's my backup. And actually these right here have nothing to do with my Reborns. Those are all just personal bins, so I'm not even going to talk about those. I'm just going to jump up there. So there I have shoes, Millie, Luca, and Oakley's shoes. There is some newborn shoes in there for Emerson, but I don't put her in shoes. I much prefer to put her in socks. So that's the shoes bin. This is currently the toys bin, and that is overflowing, but that is like their holiday outfits right now. So that's their holiday outfits. So that is actually basically my whole closet, but outside of my closet I have, under my bed I have storage, so please ignore the mess. It is honestly embarrassing showing this, but I have like boy clothes there. I don't have a boy currently, so it's kind of tucked away. That again is holiday bin, bottles, and like Halloween costumes, I think, like all that sort of stuff. Behind those there's space, and I have the car seat base and the little bassinet down there that I use for travel. I don't use it that much. Oh, I also have the stroller down there. So I have those three things under my bed because I don't use them that much, and I also don't have space in my closet / nursery. So that's kind of where they are homed, and then down there I just have like my photography stuff that I use. So I will quickly show you guys where I paint my Reborns with a little setup, and yeah. So I actually borrow this space to paint my dolls, so when I am not using it, I usually put all this stuff away up in these cabinets. This is actually our laundry room, the washer and dryer, so I have the sink there, new wave oven there. I use this for drying the limbs, and I just kind of have literally random stuff out right now. So like my rags, I use that for heads. I just recently got this lamp for like rooting. It has a magnifying glass and it also has a light, but it's not on right now. So I have that, and I'm excited to use that. And then I just have like my paintbrushes. I am going to mix up some paints because I have more containers here. But yeah, it's just kind of really simple and easy. I have a stool down there to use, just simple, easy table to paint my Reborns. Then down there, I'm not going to show because it's a mess, but there's a bunch of boxes with more kits. In this cabinet here is all of like the sending home like wrapping, and there's little loveys down there, bottles, like pacifiers, all the essentials to send home in a box opening for a baby. And then basically up here is my Reborn cabinet. I will show. That's where the New Wave oven goes when I'm not using it. But then I have like my paints, my wedges and stuff, and like business cards and essentials down there. I kind of just have a little collage there that's very outdated because I don't have any of my new babies on there. And up there is just the random. So yeah, that is my little painting area. But we are gonna go back to the nursery and end the video quick. So we are gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's nursery tour and painting area. I really don't have any designated like setup or anything for my Reborns. It's just literally out of my closet because it's what I have and what works best for me right now. So yeah, I do plan on switching some things up, hopefully in the next year here, but I will definitely come back with an updated tour again once this one gets outdated and things change. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely see you guys next time on Belle's Reborns. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Also, one last thing, I wanted to throw this out in this video. In possibly the upcoming video or the video after, I am planning on doing a updated Q&A video, so please, for all of those new subscribers out there, ask away with questions, and you can even leave video suggestions if you have any. I will be going through all of those questions. I also am going to post something on my Instagram. So yeah, please leave questions for a Q&A. I want to do a Q&A because it's been a while, and now that I have Miss Emerson, I feel like it's time for another Q&A. Also, summer is coming up super fast, so we are going to get back into our garage sailing haul videos. I feel like I'm going to try to figure out a schedule where I can post every single week on what kind of items I found. I'm super excited, and yeah, I hope you guys just stick along for the future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.